stings are a burial, a blowout, a human lock.
He runs with the 50. He runs with the 40. The guy is drunk, but there he goes.
I know the leagues. I know the teams. I know these players. I know this wonderful game called football.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to Aota Picks. It's week 10. I'm Garrett. He's Jesse.
How we doing?
All right, last week was an unusual week in the NFL.
Very unusual week, and you know what?
Say
It
the
was
least.
very unusual for us too.
Yeah, we didn't have our best week.
No,
We definitely did not. Looking at records, I believe, were you 3-3 last week?
I
think you
correct.
Yeah, you were 3-3.
With a win on the mortal.
Win on the mortal. That's what truly matters. I was 4-3, win on the mortal. I mean, you know, we didn't go below 500 in a very weird week, a week that I think a lot of people lost big on.
A lot of people lost money this week.
I'll take it.
God,
I'll
Dallas.
take it, dude. Dallas, crazy.
Look, I'm not surprised they
Buffalo,
lost the game.
Crazy.
I'm not surprised Dallas lost the game,
But by that much.
but by that much was
Insane.
also Buffalo.
I don't know what to
Buffalo,
make of that game.
They put up 6 points.
6 points.
It was 9-6.
6
That was
points against the Jaguars. No touchdowns in that game. Insane. How do you score no touchdowns playing 60 minutes
the
of
worst
football
fucking defense in the
with
league.
Josh Allen?
The worst defense in the league.
Yeah. I literally, like, if you're the Bills, you take that game tape,
You throw it out.
throw it in the trash, set it on fire. There's nothing you
And
can
you
learn
go back
from
to
that.
and you
just
look
suck.
towards this week and you say, all right, new game, new week, new us.
We got the Jets. Let's go.
They're playing. Oh yeah.
I took Buffalo twice too. I would have been looking pretty decent. I just missed on Buffalo and I missed on the Monday night under. But I was so confident. I took first half and Buffalo spread, and that
I actually kept
fucked me.
the only thing that really helped me this week was Baltimore. Well, not
Bal-
last
okay,
night,
yeah,
last week. I kept live betting Baltimore
Okay.
when they kept giving up touchdowns to Minnesota and said, you know,
That was the easiest over of all time, too.
of all time.
That game was so high scoring. Also, Minnesota is just like well, I guess we'll get to them, but I don't know. They play every single team so close and they just can't
It
win.
was so funny. I saw a tweet. It was like out of the weirdest Sundays of the world of our lives, like the one thing that was normal was that the Vikings choked.
Yep. It's
Pretty normal, actually.
Vikings love playing football. They have to go to OT every single week
Yep.
to get more football in. It's a consistent.
It must be
at this
horrible for
point.
their fan base.
Oh my
It
god,
must
yeah.
be terrible.
Being a Vikings fan sounds horrible. My brother's a Vikings fan. It does not look fun.
No, my roommate's a Vikings fan.
It
And,
is not fun, I'm sure.
We'll get into our little bet later.
Let's talk about what we were talking about right before we started recording. The call on Monday Night Football. The referee hip check
Cassius Marsh.
on Cassius Marsh. It's
I
the
actually
first
love
I've ever
Cassius
seen.
Marsh. I think he's a great football player. I really do.
Yeah.
He was
I
really
really-
good with the Niners.
All I know is apparently he was on or Tom Segura. He bought Tom Segura's old house. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
don't know much
Cassius
about him.
Marsh is a good, respectable football player. And you know what? When a player like that makes a big play,
It's gonna get excited.
exactly. And you know what? For Tony Correnti, don't get me wrong, Tony Correnti is a very experienced official.
Yeah.
He's
for
been in
sure.
the league. He's done Super Bowls. He's done a lot of shit.
Mhm.
That was a disgusting move.
Absolutely disgusting.
Disgusting.
Despicable.
Disgusting.
Fine him. Suspend him.
He
Get him out of
should
the
not be
league.
allowed to officiate another game for the rest of the year. Sorry.
I mean, we got to do some tracing back. We got to see what sports books. If any sports books got a little money going that way, you know.
No
that
way.
was ridiculous.
I don't know.
I mean,
I would have been really mad for Bears money line bettors.
dude, the taunting rule. Whether or not it probably wasn't fixed. To be honest with you, I will claim it's fixed though, because I live bet the Bears money line, so that absolutely was fixed, and I should get my money back. But whatever. The taunting rule though makes it so easy for a referee to fix a game now.
Yeah, and
They can literally just almost after every single big play, you can make the case there's taunting, because as soon as someone reacts, you can make the case that.
and you know what? Even in the game last night, Did you watch any of it?
Yeah, it was a horrible game.
Did you watch the fourth quarter?
Not really.
So the drive. Did you
kinda
see the
over it,
drive
but-
where Mark Andrews scored the touchdown?
No.
So on this drive,
Wait, yes, I did.
there are
Yeah,
two calls that are roughing the passer. One,
Mhm.
Lamar gets destroyed.
Yeah.
Fair. The second one, he barely, like maybe he threw it a half second before, and the guy just comes across roughing the passer. So between
The roughing the passer calls too. Yeah.
now, between taunting and roughing the passer, you can literally fix a game
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
Because also, like most games, there's a handful of plays you can point to and be like, that is what made the game. Like, there are a few other plays that made the game, but I mean, that was one of the biggest ones right there, where if the Bears get a stop on that fourth down, like they're getting the ball back ahead, they probably can run down the clock. Montgomery was running the ball pretty
And
well.
kick a field goal.
Or they can just kick a field goal. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
that completely changed
And-
the outcome of
And
the
it's
game.
funny because I saw another tweet. It was like things Tony Correnti has done this year. That, the hip check,
Mm-hmm.
and he did something else. I don't remember what the second one was. And the third one was the Micah Parsons sack against Justin Herbert, where Herbert's standing on his feet and he's throwing the ball away.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah, it was in the fourth quarter against Dallas, week 2. Herbert's running to the left, stops, backtracks, and as he throws it,
Was it a sack?
they call it a sack.
I have to look that up after
It was
That's wild.
it was bad. So this guy sucks this year.
Get
We
Tony
need
Grant.
Correnti out of here.
Suspend him.
fired.
Fine him.
Fire him.
I don't care. I don't care. If Chandler Jones is getting fired for wearing a shirt of a dead legend, then
Yeah, and
Tony
also
Correnti could get
really,
could get
if
fined or
CeeDee Lamb is
suspended
getting
for-
fined $20,000 for untucking his jersey, this guy can
It's
get
so
fired.
stupid.
It's disgusting.
So stupid. All right. Let's get into this week, I guess.
I don't even want to talk about last night.
No, I was thinking about getting into it, but I don't really
Let's
want
not.
to. It's
Let's
such a
not.
shitty game.
It's not.
Okay, let's start off. Falcons 9-point underdogs going into Dallas. Over under 55.
Listen, 2 weeks in a row, Dallas is a huge favorite.
Mhm.
They got to win one of them, right?
Do they have to cover one though?
Yes, I think they do.
Ooh, okay.
Look, don't overthink it. Dallas is still the best team, probably in the NFC. Right now. Right now.
Heavily disagree.
Oh,
with that.
stop
That's
with your
okay.
Colt McCoy shit.
Heavily.
Colt, you
disagree with
played the
that.
Niners. Colt McCoy sucks.
Smacked him.
We smacked him. Yeah, that's true.
Without our two top receivers, our
And-
starting running back, our starting
Look,
quarterback.
and again, it's still the Niners.
We smacked.
I'm not disagreeing. But right now, if Colt McCoy is
If
your
the Niners are that bad, the Rams are going to win by 50.
50,
if that's the case.
Colt McCoy is your starting quarterback, you're not content with that. You're not happy with that.
Well, no. We expect Kyler to get back.
Right. So as of right now, to me, because we saw what the Rams did last week,
Okay.
they did not look great. I think right now,
Neither did the Cowboys.
right. That's why I'm saying right now, at this moment, because Kyler is hurt and out, Dallas is the best team in the NFC.
All right. Dude, I don't know. Dallas last week to me just obviously like it is
We
a
should have
fluke
fucking
game.
known.
We should have known. We should have known
Dallas
this
by
was coming.
10.
Two out
against a-
something was up.
Yeah. But you know what?
Something was fucking up.
I like Dallas by 9 this week.
Okay, so I actually like the Falcons here because I think if anything, Dallas's defense, I'm like, wow, this is it all year. I've been like, they have been surprisingly good. Maybe they're a good defense.
Yeah, no.
After this week, no. Changed my mind. Tim Patrick, the Broncos receivers absolutely exposed.
Tim Patrick's
the
fucking
Cowboys
terrible.
secondary.
Tim Patrick is a
don't come
bad
at my
receiver.
guy Tim Patrick. Like
Stop.
that. Don't come at my guy.
He's not
Tim
even a top
Patrick
50
like that.
receiver in the NFL.
Nah, Tim Patrick, San Diego,
Not even
San
a-
Diego athlete. Don't come at him like that.
He's not even a top 50 receiver in the NFL, and he put up what?
He doesn't have a
100.
quarterback.
Teddy.
Doesn't have a quarterback. He exposed Trayvon Diggs.
Coming from you, the Teddy lover. You've been on Teddy for the last 2 years.
Yes, Teddy's great for covers. Bad if you're a receiver.
All right, that's fair.
Great for
That's
covers,
fair. That's
though.
fair. That's fair.
No,
Teddy
but-
2 covers, baby. Teddy 2 covers.
Teddy 2 covers. Teddy 2 close always covers. Dallas, I don't think their secondary is very good.
No,
I think
I
that
think
was
Trayvon
obviously
Diggs-
exposed. And the Falcons offense has been fucking good. They've been really good offensively.
Yeah.
9 points is just way too much for me in this one.
I think the Falcons' offense looked great last week against New Orleans.
Yes. Yes, they look really because the Saints defense is a legit really good defense.
Yeah.
The Falcons offense still looks great.
Well, dude, Matt Ryan's not no scrub.
No,
Matt Ryan ain't no scrub.
no, Matty Ice, you forget. I was looking at I picked him up in fantasy this week in one of my leagues because my guy's got a bye, and I'm like, man, Matt Ryan is like right up there. Like Matt Ryan and Dak Prescott are almost like identical in fantasy points this year.
Yeah.
He's been putting up like really good numbers. Yeah, but it's gonna be a shootout,
Yeah.
and I like the Falcons. All right,
This game's in Dallas, correct?
It is in Dallas.
I like Dallas.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Buffalo, 12.5-point favorites going to New York against the Jets over under 47.5. Will Buffalo score a touchdown this week?
Yes.
Yes.
The question
That had to be a
is
fluke game. It just had to.
the real question you have to ask yourself is will Buffalo contain the GOAT?
Mike White should be starting, I believe.
He is starting.
Okay.
Michael White.
They might score 100 points in this
The
game.
Jets might put up 57 points in this game.
The Jets might win this game 57-50. They might. Okay, so Mike White,
The GOAT.
I
Don't forget.
what we've seen from that first game, it's only really been one game, but I mean,
And a drive against Indy where he was outstanding.
yeah.
He was like 5 for 5
game
on that
and a
drive
drive.
with like 60 yards and a touch.
Yeah. So I mean, what we've seen from him, it's very hard to not think he's gonna have a good game out here. Then even beyond that, the fact that no knock on Josh Johnson, also a San Diego guy, but I mean, he's bounced around from this
Dude,
league
he looked
and the
great.
CFL
He
for
looked
11
great.
years. Look great. Like the Jets offense just looks great right now.
Yep.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but the Jets offense looks great.
And their defense.
It got exposed against Indy, but
Yeah, but you know
not-
what?
they do have some good DBs.
Yeah,
they have been
got
good in
some
coverage this year.
DBs. Marcus May. They've been looking to trade him for weeks, but I mean, now
I
the
guess
trade
that's not
deadline's-
happening.
but yeah.
Okay.
Jesus.
This is Taylor's buddy's dog. What are you doing, bruh?
What up, man?
So we're recording a podcast. Bro, are you gonna choke this whole time? What are you doing?
Come on, scrawny little boy.
Okay. You done coughing? Yeah. We good to go now? Swear he had like a hairball. Okay. Buffalo. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Something about the Jets secondary.
Jets secondary, Jets defense.
I like the Jets at home this week plus 12.
Okay.
Call me crazy.
I don't
Look,
hate
Buffalo has covered against Houston. They were
Mhm.
20-something point favorites, 14, whatever.
that. Yeah.
They covered against Miami.
One time. Yep.
They were 14 and yada yada favorites.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't cover last week. They were God knows how many favorites.
Not even close. I had him 14. That's so bad.
I think the Jets can cover this one.
I 100% agree. I think, I mean, plus 460 money line on here. That's maybe sprinkle a little on that. I don't know. But 12 and a
Fuck no.
half,
Fuck no.
12 and a, again, plus 460, though just a small bit on that. See what happens.
$10. One.
I think there's a very small chance that the Jets win this game, though. But I mean, the way the offense is playing, like 12 and a half points it's far too many.
I agree.
It's far too
I
many.
agree.
'Cause even the garbage time touchdowns, like that's enough points for a garbage time cover.
And also, you know what? Buffalo's offense hasn't looked great. They didn't
No.
look great against Miami.
I'm
They beat
still-
Miami, but they covered against Miami. There was 13 or 14. They still covered,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't look great.
I'm still waiting for Stephon Diggs. So
Yeah,
Wake
what the
up this
fuck's his
season.
deal?
I traded yesterday Chris Godwin for Stephon Diggs, straight up.
Wow, you're ballsy.
I'm hoping, second half of the season, he starts looking like he looked last year. We'll see though. I mean, he hasn't been the same receiver that he was last year or that we expect from him. But yeah, I would not take Buffalo by 12.5 this week. That's just too many points. I kind of like the over in this game. I think it's going to be pretty high scoring.
We'll see. Jets. Jets.
Yes, sir. All right. Browns, 2.5-point underdogs going to Foxborough. Over under 45.
As I was saying with Dallas, do not overthink this game.
Browns. Don't exactly.
Do not overthink this game.
How are they an underdog? Nick Chubb's out. That's fine. I mean, we saw what
They're
happened last
underdogs
time Nick
now?
Chubb was out. Yeah,
God, I took them on Monday.
Oh, dude. Yeah. You'd be getting great.
On Monday at
value.
minus 105.
Plus 115 currently.
Ah,
Yeah. But,
that is unbelievable.
so yeah, Nick Chubb's out. Felton's out.
Doesn't matter.
Dearness Johnson is going to score 46 fantasy points this week. Dearness Johnson's going to have like 4 touchdowns. The Browns are going to be good.
Yep,
They'll be fine.
they'll be all right.
I took them last week, loved them last week. The Browns are a good team. It's going to start, the league's going to start evening out here how it should look. And the Browns they're a playoff team.
And look,
That's just how it's going to be.
Defense put an end.
That defense is incredible. Mac Jones has been good, but he's still like kind of playing like a rookie. He's still not great. And going against this Browns defense is going to be a tough week.
It's too easy here. Take the Browns.
Take the Browns. Yeah. Literally the fact I didn't even realize they started off as favorites, but the fact that they have flipped to underdogs because Nick Chubb's out, I love them.
And I feel like also people are going to bet Mac Jones and Bill Belichick at home.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
I
100%
love
taking
the Browns.
Belichick
Also,
at home.
everyone's so fucking high on the Patriots.
Which I was on them last week. I do think the Patriots
So
are
high.
like a good team,
I
obviously.
just think the Browns are a
But
better
the Browns
team.
are better. Yeah.
The Browns are a way
100%.
better team.
100%. Their offensive line is just so good.
Oh, the Browns?
They are.
Oh my God, they
stacked,
could
man.
I could fucking get back there, run for 150 yards.
Yeah. No coincidence, too. Odell's gone last week. The offense all of a sudden
There's
looks good again.
Of course.
There's no coincidence there. Like, yeah. The Browns are rolling. Okay. Lions. Does that say 6? Lions, 8-point underdogs going to Pittsburgh. Over under 43.
Are the Lions going to win a game this year?
Man, we say it every week. It's getting it's getting very repetitive, but the Lions might win a game this week.
No, the Lions are not going to beat the Steelers at home.
The Lions
There's
might
no
win
way.
a game this
They're
week.
not beating the Steelers at home.
I think there's a chance.
There's no way.
You don't think so?
Not a chance.
Okay. I wouldn't take it, but
Not a chance.
I mean, it's gonna come at some. The Lions are gonna win a game.
No, I you know what? We've been talking about it for weeks. Dan Campbell. After week 3, it's been Dan Campbell. They've sucked after week 3.
Yeah.
They've not been good against the spread, except that Minnesota game. Well, Minnesota likes to take everything to the wire. No, that doesn't even count.
Minnesota game and the Baltimore game really just like in our minds for 5 weeks after that. We're like, the Lions are definitely going to win a game,
And I thought it would be.
and that's probably
I
not.
thought
the
it would have been
case.
against Philly.
Yeah. They play well against good teams though.
Yeah, they do.
I think they play Pittsburgh kind of close.
I don't. I think the Steelers are going to kill them.
Okay.
Steelers aren't going to cover. The Steelers don't cover. They
And it's only 8
clearly
points.
Pittsburgh doesn't know how to cover.
If you want to feel for like how Vegas and how the Sharps feel about Pittsburgh's chances the rest of this year, I mean, the Lions are winless and they're only 8-point underdogs.
Yeah, exactly. The Steelers don't cover.
Like the Steelers are just, I don't know, man. I
But they
feel like
win
they're gonna
games.
limp into the playoffs.
Yeah, they
Still
will.
make it,
Who, the
but
Steelers?
they're
Getting in.
but they're not that good.
No, they're terrible.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't even know how to like break down this game. The Lions might cover, probably not win.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
They'll probably
I
cover.
don't know with the Lions anymore. All right, let's go. Jaguars, 10.5-point underdogs, going to Indy, over under.
Dude, do
47
the Jags have the best defense in the league?
Definitely not.
No, obviously not.
But I mean,
Look.
last week, I don't know. Maybe Urban Meyer's a good coach.
No.
Maybe the Jaguars don't suck. Probably not though. I mean, he's probably a terrible coach
This is
still.
their first
The
fucking
Jaguars
win
probably
in-
still suck.
This is their first win in
In
North
America.
since week 1 of last year.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
mind-boggling.
It's insane.
That is
won.
mind-boggling.
It's all
Think about it realistically. This is a professional sport.
Yeah.
This isn't college. This isn't no D1 non-power 5 team that just fucking blows dick every year, like New Mexico State or Towson or shitty teams like me. This is a professional group of athletes, and they couldn't win a fucking game in almost 2 years.
Be pretty close, and yeah, they're not a good team.
No,
obviously they are not a good team. And I mean, it should be really telling that their defense plays the game of their lives against Buffalo, and they still only win by
3
because their offense is that bad.
Yeah.
So going against the Colts are rolling offensively.
There's no way the Colts don't cover here.
Yeah, it wasn't going to be one of my picks, but I kind of just
there's no way the Colts don't cover here.
I love the Colts in this spot.
Me too.
I love the Colts by 10, at least 10. Yeah.
And to compete with Tennessee, they have to keep winning. So,
yeah, should we be concerned at all that their defense just gave up like 35 to Josh Johnson?
No, I think once. Well, it's like when a quarterback gets hurt and the backup just comes in and plays well because their defense is not. They didn't game plan for this.
Yeah, or like the third string.
Yeah, like they didn't game plan for Josh Johnson. They game plan for the GOAT. So,
Mike White.
Goated.
Yeah, I love the Colts here.
So yeah.
Okay, let's go. Saints 2.5 point underdogs.
Also, it was Thursday night.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Thursday night games don't really count.
After last night, definitely not.
I don't think they ever count towards the statistics. Only wins and losses.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Thursday night games are just
either one side of the ball plays shitty for your team, offense or defense, or everyone is just lights out, insanely ready to play. Both out. It's either a shootout or, which rarely ever occurs, or it's a shit game from both sides of the ball.
It really is crazy how much those like extra few days of preparation, how they really make a difference. Because every Thursday night game, it looks like that team hasn't practiced in weeks. The Baltimore last night looked like that in practice in weeks. That was okay.
Fucking terrible.
I don't even know what to say there. Saints 2.5 point underdogs going to Tennessee. Over under 44.5.
Fuck, I meant to take this earlier.
Alvin Kamara is out. So I was loving the Saints. I'm not going to lie. I've been big on the Saints this year. I was liking them in the spot as underdogs. Then Kamara went out. When you got Trevor Siemian at quarterback, you don't have any good receivers. And now you don't have Alvin Kamara. I can't trust you.
On the other side of the ball, they might not have Tannehill.
Yeah, he is questionable, isn't he? If Tannehill's out, that would be huge. This would just be a shitty game if that was the case. But I mean, I like the Saints. I like their defense, but without Kamara, I just don't know where you're getting offense from. If there is a coach that can figure out how to make it work, though, it would be Sean Payton, I guess. So I don't know. I'm not counting the Saints out, but I don't like them at all without Kamara.
Yeah, me either. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. Okay.
Trevor Siemian sucks.
Real quick, how about the Titans beating the Rams? Where do the Titans rank in your mind in the AFC right now?
Right now, well, think about it. They beat Buffalo.
Yep.
Who'd they beat the week after? Indy.
They beat the Chiefs.
Beat the Chiefs.
Beat the Rams.
And they beat the Rams. Colts. There's not a better team right now in my mind than the Tennessee Titans.
I don't know what else they have to do.
There is not a better team in the NFL right now than the Tennessee Titans.
Best team in the NFL
right now is the Tennessee Titans.
I don't hate it. It's this defense looks fucking good.
Good. Jeffrey Simmons is eating up the
line. Looks really good.
And you know what? They don't even need Derek. I mean,
it definitely helps, but
yeah, of course
they don't need it, and they are proving that.
It's not they don't need him. They don't need him.
Yeah, they can win without Derrick Henry. They're a good team.
I agree.
They are a good team. I agree. Which is crazy. What I will say though about this game, Titans look like a completely different team when they played Arizona. They couldn't handle our pass rush. The Saints have a pretty damn good pass rush. Could be an issue.
But so do the Rams.
That's a great point. They stopped that pretty well.
So do the Colts.
Yeah.
Colts have a pretty good pass rush. Not great, but it's pretty good. The Chiefs' defense
No, that's
is
a good point.
atrocious.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, their offense didn't really look great against the Rams.
Yeah.
They had two
They
picks that put them
kinda-
down at the 1 yard line.
They
and a
kind
pick
of had
six.
field possession just handed to them. I don't honestly, even though I was going to take the Saints originally, just looking at the value of getting Tennessee 2.5 points at home here, like you
It's
just said,
unmatchable.
they're the best team in the league in your mind.
Yeah.
The Saints are without Alvin Kamara, 2.5 points at home.
Who realistically is the
crazy.
biggest game changer running back in the NFL?
I mean, Derrick Henry.
Well, look at what they're doing without Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
Look, don't get me wrong. Derrick Henry is probably the biggest game changer. But right now, when it's not Derrick Henry, it's Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, for sure. No, Kamara is such a huge part of this offense. So much of it runs through him. I mean, Mark Ingram's just not the same running back.
Yeah, but Mark Ingram's going to have a good day, I think.
Oh, for sure. For sure. If you got him on fantasy,
He's only
start
owned
Mark
in
Ingram. He's going to have a
75%
good
of
day.
fantasy leagues, so go take a look around.
Absolutely. I'm taking the Titans.
Me too.
Yeah, I've talked myself out of the Saints for sure. All right, let's go. Bucks, 9.5 point favorites going to Washington. Over under 51. It's only been a week, but I feel like the Bucks haven't played in a month. It's weird. I'm trying to get my brain back into like, okay, the Bucks are going this way momentum wise. That I don't know. But they're the Bucks.
It's the man in the arena. I actually
How's that?
can't wait to watch that.
Oh, the Tom Brady doc.
Tom Brady doc.
When does that come out?
I think next week.
Really? Okay. Pretty excited for that.
Yeah, me too. The man in the arena, he's back. And guess what?
Back in the arena. 9. It's too much?
I'm sorry, 9's not enough.
Okay. Okay.
Look,
yeah, I'm going the same way with
Washington's
this.
defense has been horrible this year.
One of the worst in the league.
I think they're
Like bottom
with-
5.
with the Eagles and the Lions is one of the worst teams in the league.
Bottom 5.
They're also one of the biggest disappointments in the league.
Fitzpatrick might be back.
It doesn't matter.
Mm,
They're not going to be able to run the ball.
dude. But like there's always one Fitzpatrick game.
Yeah, I know.
There's always one every year. What better game than against Tom Brady, his first
former
game
team
back,
and his former
at his
team.
former team, even though he did play on like 22 teams, but one of his former teams.
I don't see it.
It could be a Fitzmagic game.
I don't see it.
It could be.
I don't see it.
Also with the Bucks, decent chance Godwin and AB are both out. So could be a huge week for Mike Evans.
And Cameron Brake.
He's out. Or you're saying could be a huge week.
Oh,
for
huge
him.
week, huge week.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Again, don't be dumb. Do the thing you know. Take Brady.
You like
and
the
points.
Bucks?
I love
Yeah.
the Bucks.
I like the Bucks too. I mean, I think they're either gonna win by like 20 or Fitzmagic plays and has his one Fitzmagic game because you're good for one every year.
You are good for one. We haven't had it yet. I just
I'm
don't
not
think-
gonna take Washington here. I'm not gonna try and predict that it's going to be his game. So I like the Bucks.
Me too. You can't ever predict if it's magic game. It
No.
comes when you least expect
It
it.
just happens.
And I just see it. I mean, we don't expect it this week. It could come this week.
It definitely could. We'll see. All right. Oh man, if Fitzmagic is playing though, going against the Bucks defensive line, right off of injury, they might just sit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably just sit him this week. We'll see.
Guess
All
we'll find
right.
out.
Let's go Panthers, 10.5 point underdogs going to Arizona, over under 44.
Before we get into the face of the Carolina Panthers, can we talk about Kyler?
Yeah,
What's his deal?
he should be playing.
What about
He
D-Hop?
practiced today. D-Hop should be playing.
Okay, good.
AJ Green officially playing.
That doesn't really matter to me.
Not that big of a deal, yeah. But we should have everyone back but Edmonds.
Oh, good.
James Conner filled in pretty fucking well last week. He had himself a day. So our offense should be firing.
Who starts for Carolina this week?
Probably PJ Walker.
Probably, right?
You can't get Cam going like that soon.
Do you think that's a good signing?
Yeah. Because it's I mean, you were seeing it with the receivers. You see that video of Robbie Anderson last week, where on the sideline he's just so
screaming at Darnold.
so obviously pissed at Sam Darnold.
Or Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Robbie Anderson's a very good receiver. I'd say he's a pretty good receiver.
And he's had like one big game this year
No, not even that. He left New York.
because he had a 55-yard touchdown.
He left New York to get away from Darnold.
And they brought Darnold,
And they brought Darnold
right
to
to him. That's such a good point.
The poor guy can't get away from this cocksucker.
That's such a good point. But like for him and DJ Moore, like getting Cam, just having him on that team has to be such a big boost
Is it
to
though?
your attitude.
Yeah, to your attitude, but not to the play.
Oh no, I don't mean there. Cam is still not that good.
No,
Like,
Cam sucks.
Cam's not going to be a good quarterback for them, really. But just in terms of like the attitude on that team, it definitely brings that.
You
up.
know, Cam reminds me of Brett Favre before he went to the Vikings.
Okay.
Brett Favre was a Hall of Famer. Cam's probably going to get in the Hall of Fame.
That's going to be super. A lot of the quarterbacks we have in the league right now, it's going to be really interesting.
Cam's an
to see how they
MVP.
rank.
Cam changed the running back position for quarterbacks, really.
Sorta, man. That's
Who was
so
it before
tough.
Cam? Mike Vick? Mike Vick only had 3 years of it before he went to jail.
Because if Cam goes into the Hall of Fame, think about how many quarterbacks right now would also go into the Hall of Fame.
All right. Well, I still
Like-
think Cam gets in.
Okay.
All right. So let's say Cam does get in, right? You have Brett Favre,
Mhm.
Hall of Fame quarterback, whatever, goes to the Jets.
Cam's career stats.
And what does he do with the Jets?
Does pretty fucking good.
No, they were terrible.
Did he suck that year?
He was horrible on the Jets.
I'm not caught up on my Brett
He
Favre
was
history.
terrible. He was terrible on the Jets. He had the sexual harassment case. He was bad.
I don't even remember that.
Yeah. With a cheerleader.
Fucking Favre.
And then he went to Minnesota. And he was back to being the gunslinger king.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry, but Cam is just not a Hall of Famer. He's had 1 year passing over 4,000 yards. He's had 1 year. He's had one season over 30 touchdowns.
Yeah,
He-
maybe.
every single year he's thrown double-digit picks.
Whatever.
That's it. But yeah, anyways, back to the
So
point.
Cam is now gone. He leaves. He sucks in New England. He comes back. Does he perform? I don't think so.
I mean, he's going to be. He wasn't good in New England, but he was good enough to be a starting quarterback at the very least. He's going to be better than Sam Darnold. Like he's
I don't
not
know.
going to be great at all. He's going to be like 175 yards,
That's
one
pushing it.
touchdown, one pick a game. Like, yeah. With McCaffrey too, it adds. He's definitely gonna help out McCaffrey because it adds a whole nother element to their run game.
I don't know.
That's going to be
I don't know.
dangerous. I don't think he's gonna be very good with them.
Who are they even playing?
They're
Oh,
playing the Cardinals. back to the game.
Back
at
to the
hand.
game. Kyler's in. This is a blowout.
Kyler's in.
This is at home for you
It's
guys,
gonna be a
right?
blowout. It's at home. I'm assuming PJ Walker starts. Our defense has been really fucking good, so he's done for it. The only thing that's like Carolina's defense has been pretty good.
Yeah, but who cares?
Can they contain us?
Probably
Probably
not.
not. Like, yeah, I'm pretty confident we win this game by a lot.
Yep.
So, I mean, their offense just not
Sucks. They suck.
All right. Vikings 3.5 point underdogs going to LA against your Chargers over under 53.5. You guys pulled out the dub last week. It was a little scary for my mortal, but got the dub regardless.
You can go first on this one.
Okay. I mean, it's going to be 35-35 at the end of the game. So weird shit's going to happen. The Vikings will probably miss a field goal or Kirk might throw an interception. Something weird's going to happen. Chargers barely win it. It's never ending cycle for the Vikings. Like, exactly what's going to happen in this game.
So I'm gonna go with my take from last week.
Okay.
We're the worst team in football. Because I did this last week and it won. So,
Just say you're the worst team every single week.
We are terrible. I mean, look, I was watching the film from the Eagles game. The only reason Jalen Hurts had 165 fucking yards is because they were killing us with no hold calls. There was like 7 or 8 instances where Hurts is out of the pocket, and you can see a lineman's. I'm not making excuses. We won the game.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we are going to get killed on the ground.
Yes. 100%.
Dalvin Cook is going to do what he did to his girlfriend to us on the ground.
That
Beat
is
us with a broomstick.
wild, man. That is wild. I don't know what to think about that.
I really hope he doesn't play.
Dude, the way
I know he's going to play just to fucking spite me. Watch. He's going to play this week and then be out the rest of the season on the commissioner's exempt list. I'm telling you.
I have no idea.
Just to spite the Chargers. Just to fuck me over.
That's such a crazy situation because the way it was first reported was like
he would have.
Dalvin Cook's getting like extorted. Like Dalvin Cook was the victim of domestic violence. Yeah, and it's like, oh shit, that's kind of crazy. You feel bad for Dalvin, and then a couple days later, the narrative flips a little bit where you're like, oh, maybe not a great guy.
Yeah, no.
Who knows though? It could,
It's a little of both on both.
Let the courts decide. We'll see what happens.
A little of both on both sides.
Probably. Right.
But yeah, we're gonna get killed on defense.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm going to the game. I will be there on Sunday.
Are you? Hell yeah.
I'm going with my roommate. And if you are watching, get ready to jump in the turtle pond, you fucking pussy. Our bet is whatever team loses, the loser has to jump in the campus turtle pond.
Oh, really?
We probably shouldn't put
love
that
that.
out, but
allegedly.
well, originally we were gonna do Rivers Lake, the lake outside of SoFi, but we'd probably get arrested for that one.
Yeah, probably.
So
okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's gonna be a close game. The 3.5, they just want you to take Minnesota here, but I think
not doing it.
I'm surprised it's 3.5.
Me too.
I think it should be like a pick.
I thought it would have been a pick 'em.
It's very close.
I don't think you could give the Chargers a pick 'em 2 weeks in a row after that goat did what he does every week. 6 incompletions last week against Philly.
How do you go from 1.5 point favorites against Philly to the next week 3.5 point favorites against the Vikings?
Well, we're home in the dome,
and it's not like you killed Philly. Like it was a close game.
They were right. Vegas was right on the pick 'em against Philly.
Yeah, fair. I'm glad I was on.
I'll give him that one. Yeah, me too.
I
don't know.
I think it's gonna be high scoring. That's all I got.
I like the over in this one, but of course, betting the Chargers on Sunday.
Have to.
It's just gonna happen.
Okay. Let's go. Speaking of Philly, they are 2.5 point underdogs going to Denver over under 45.5. Denver is definitely not that good, right? They cannot.
Oh, as good as everyone thought they were after last week? No way.
After last week? No. It's time to come right back down to earth this week, I think.
So do I. I actually really like Philly in the spot.
Me too.
Miles Sanders is back this week.
I think Jordan Howard's been fucking running.
Playing really well.
Yeah.
Well.
He's going to take a decent amount of Miles Sanders' share.
And you know who killed us last week? Devonta Smith. I thought he played a great game. Yes. And you know what? If he continues that against Denver, this is an easy win for the Eagles.
Yes, Devonta Smith has been.
I'm still standing. Really good, I'm still standing by my statement that I still think the Eagles are the worst team in football. But they proved me wrong last week.
You are holding on to that one for a while, for the long run.
I hate Jalen Hurts.
No, I mean, I think the Eagles win this game
easily.
Yeah, I think we're getting a big time. I mean, Denver's coming off a huge emotional win where that was a shocking win.
Yeah.
It had to, at some point in the game, they had to just be like, are we playing the same Cowboys? Like, this is too easy at this point. And it's not going to be the same this week. That's just not how it works.
I wonder how many people had Dallas in their survivor pools last week.
Dude, between Dallas and Buffalo, survivor. If I didn't already get knocked out of mine, survivor pools had to be crazy.
Yeah, Dallas and Buffalo.
Crazy.
Also,
other than this week, I guarantee you a majority of people were on the Ravens.
Oh yeah.
Already fucked.
Yep.
Already fucked. Crazy. So I'm rolling with Philly in this one.
Me too. Me too.
All right. Seahawks, 3-point underdogs, going to Green Bay, over under 49. Rodgers will be back. He isn't practicing this week because he's not cleared until Saturday. So he's coming in 10 days without practice, straight into the game. In my mind, makes no difference. I'm still loving Green Bay.
I saw a stat on ESPN the other day.
Let's hear it.
Since 2009, these teams have. This will be the 10th time these teams have played each other.
Okay.
Including the playoffs, I believe, or maybe not including. I don't know. I could have the years wrong too. It could be like 2011, between 2009, 2009 and 2011. One of those years. I don't remember exactly.
Sometime in the last 12 years.
The home team is 9-0.
Really? Really?
In this matchup, over the last 9 games, the home team is 9-0.
I almost want to fade that trend now. I was on Green Bay, but I almost want to fade the trend.
I don't.
But nah, Green Bay's going to win.
Green Bay's gonna win.
Green Bay's going to win.
Yep.
Yeah. That's 9-0.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. I mean, I guess if it was going to happen to two teams, I mean, Green Bay and Seattle makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
The difference between home and road games for them, it's pretty drastic. Green Bay, Rodgers is back.
Russell Wilson's back as well.
Russell Wilson is also back.
I think it's funny that both of them come back this week.
On the same week, yeah.
I still like Green Bay here, though. Doesn't
And
change my mind.
you got to think the difference between the two of them coming back is Rodgers wasn't hurt. His body is good. You know, maybe
Is his body good though?
we'll see. Maybe he
Did have
can't.
the
Maybe
vid.
he can't taste correctly. You know,
He did have the vid, so
did have the vid. According to Rodgers on the Pat McAfee show, good to go.
yeah. And
He's feeling good.
What's his fiance's name?
He got-
Shailene Woodley.
Is that his fiance? Really?
Yeah, she was
I have
like
no
going
idea.
off on fucking Twitter about like
Really?
how to like get out of his personal life. Fuck you. He said it. He said it to the media. His fault.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Yeah. You know, to be honest, Rodgers probably got some Joe Rogan like
Oh yeah.
superhuman syndrome. Superhuman fucking
something. Yeah, stealth. whatever Rogan.
serum.
Serum.
Serum syndrome. Jesus.
Yeah, no.
He got the superhuman
It's hot outside.
serum. Exactly. From Joe Rogan. Rodgers can be even better after recovering from vid. He has a great week.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's go. Chiefs, 2.5-point favorites, going to Vegas, over under 52.
Is this Sunday night
This is Sunday night. Huge game.
for both of these teams?
Huge game for both of them. I mean, if the
Isn't it
Raiders
is it at
win
the
this
Death Star?
game,
It's in Vegas,
yeah,
right?
yeah, it is. That place is gonna be rocking.
Makes me like Kansas City even more.
Okay. I just don't know. Like, the Raiders could win by 3 touchdowns, and I'd be like,
You know, it's
huh,
a
all right,
crazy.
makes sense.
You know, it's
Chiefs could win by 3 touchdowns. Makes sense.
You know,
Like,
you
I
know,
don't know.
it's a crazy bet in this game that I like.
Let's hear it.
The under.
You're taking the under in the Chiefs Raiders. I kind of like it because the Chiefs have been going under so much lately.
And the Raiders offense
Could
pretty
Yeah.
much showed it last week. They don't have a receiver.
Yeah,
You're gonna tell me Deshaun Jackson's a number 1 receiver?
they have to get Waller going again.
Dude, how
I
did
don't
they
know
not? How
what
did they
has happened
not
to
go get
targeting
Odell?
Waller? True. I don't think he wanted to sign there.
I know. How did they not put a claim in though?
Could have done it on waivers. That's 100% true.
You're gonna tell me if Odell got claimed by Vegas, he wouldn't have played there? They're 5 and whatever.
Yeah.
They're 5 and 3.
Odell's a Vegas type of guy too.
Technically, that's in playoff contention, is it not? At 5 and 3?
I mean, aren't they leading the division right
No.
now?
No, the
Chargers
boys
are.
are. The boys
Okay.
are.
Okay, fair. Dude, this is such a huge game for playoffs. I mean, the Chiefs, if the Chiefs lose this game,
They're 0 and
they have no chance of winning the division.
They're 0 and 2 in the division if they lose this game.
Man.
Vegas would be.
They'd be
I
down
want to
so
say
bad.
1 and 1.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, I don't. This is a 50-50 game for me. I will.
too.
Don't bet on the Chiefs. Like no one should be betting on the Chiefs this week. I'm just until proven otherwise. Just stay away from betting.
I actually had the
Chiefs.
Packers last week.
They didn't cover.
Yeah, they did.
They did. Okay, nice.
It was 13-7. Adam +7.
Okay, fire.
Thanks, Jordan Love. You fucking loser. Guy sucked.
Did not do good.
He was terrible.
No, did not. How do you put up 7 points against the Chiefs defense? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know. Do you have a strong feeling in this one?
No.
Feeling the under? All right. Finish it off with Monday Night Football. The Rams 3.5-point favorites going to San Fran over under 49.5. So Odell is in LA.
He doesn't play this week.
Won't be
though.
playing this week. Von Miller, though.
Will be
will
playing this. Why is this 3? The Niners are terrible. And every week,
Dude.
every week, their spreads are so close.
This is, I mean, it's one of those games. They put 3.5 so that you're tempted to bet the underdog. They want you to bet the underdog. They want you to think it might be close. Take the 3.5.
No, this game will be a
It's gonna be a
blowout.
Absolute.
Absolute blowout.
The Rams, dude, the
I'm,
Rams.
saying, I'm
bounced
happy we're
back
on the
so
same
well.
page on this.
Yeah, 100%. I'm 100% on the same page with that. I was trying to look up a stat. Didn't spend very much time trying to find it, but I was like, there's got to be some sort of like Sean McVay stat after a loss where he's just incredible against the spread. Couldn't find it. Didn't look too much, but I'm pretty sure Sean McVay is incredible
worried.
against the spread after a loss.
Also, he owns Shanahan.
Yeah.
He owns Kyle Shanahan. The Niners suck. Give me the Rams by 1 million.
Big time. Big time. I love the Rams in this game. What do you think about OBJ with this team when he is playing? How much of a difference does it make?
I think it takes a lot of pressure off Stafford, actually.
Okay.
But I'm just not really sure how he's going to fit into this offense. McVay does like to use a lot of double moves and vertical threats, which he's very good at. But I just hope he doesn't act like a prima donna like he normally does. I mean, look, now you had Baker. I'm done with the Baker slander. Baker's a good quarterback. I don't care what anyone says. I think Baker can win you a Super Bowl.
Baker's a mediocre quarterback.
I think Baker can win you a Super Bowl.
Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl, so I won't argue with that.
Thank you.
But Baker's a mediocre quarterback.
Whatever. Baker and Odell didn't get along. Again, as we always said, there had to be a
sure.
personal problem because Odell was open and Baker just fucking fucked him over.
Yeah.
Stafford's not going to do that. But I don't really think Stafford's that guy.
Really?
I don't think Stafford's
As in, what would that guy be? As in MVP or as in a quarterback that can win a Super Bowl?
a quarterback that wins a Super Bowl.
But Baker can.
With that offense, yeah.
Okay.
With a run dominant offense like that, yeah.
Yeah. I'm still bought in on Stafford. Like, I think it gets a little.
Look, I've been
overrated,
saying it
but
for weeks now.
still.
I still think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl.
Okay.
But
I mean, they're doing everything they can for it. They're doing everything off the field that they can to win a Super Bowl. It's getting ridiculous right now.
Yep.
They need to fucking chill with signing these guys. It's crazy. I think Odell's gonna break out with the Rams, though.
So do I.
I think he's gonna look pretty fucking good. This offense, it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, this week, Niners are not very good. They just got smacked by Colt McCoy and James Conner.
The Niners suck.
Rams
Don't
are not
overthink
very
it. The
good.
Niners are terrible.
100% facts. All right, getting to locks. You want to start us off?
Sure.
Or you got it.
We're going to start with the easiest bet of the weekend. Cleveland money line. Please do not overthink it.
That is facts.
Bucks -9.5. Titans -3. Dallas -9. Chargers money line. I'm gonna do it
Do
for
it.
the first time this year.
Do it.
Kansas City -2.5.
Oh my God. This guy.
And my mortal lock
This
is
guy's
the Rams.
thinking Kansas City.
And my mortal lock is the Rams. Money line. Is that yours also?
Mm-hmm.
Let's ride together one week. Come on.
Let's do
see
it.
how we do.
Let's do it. All right. We'll stick with it. I'm going to start off. Falcons +9. Way too many points for that offense. Give me the Bills and Jets over 47.5.
Only 47.
It's only
Oh my
47.
God, tease that and take it at
Dude.
40.
Tease that would be crazy.
take it at
Yeah,
40.
that's such an easy tease. That's so easy, actually. Browns money line. I'm also riding on that one. I'm gonna ride with the Cardinals. I'm gonna bias half a point to -10, but I'm gonna take us to cover this week. I'm gonna take the Eagles money line at +110, another underdog on the money line. And then we're going Packers. I'm buying down to 3. Oh no, they're already at 3. Yeah, so I'm taking the Packers by 3 to cover. And Mortal Lock, we're doubling down on the Rams money line.
I like it. I don't think we've rode together one week.
We have not. No. Fuck it. Let's see how it works. We've been hot on the Mortal Locks lately.
Yeah. You know what else I like this week? I don't know what the odds are. Probably like Rams to win by 10 or more. Like if you could find that prop.
Yeah. The
take it.
alternate lines. Alternate lines would be great for the Rams this week.
Yep.
I'm big time on that. Okay. Anything else?
No.
All right.
Responsibly. Go Chargers.
Absolutely. Gamble responsibly. Let's hit some winners. I don't think I mentioned our record, by the way. Let's give a quick shout out to what we're putting together this season. This is basically halfway through the season.
Yeah, we're at the halfway mark.
We're past halfway now. I am 29-18-2. You are 29-19-2. Overall 58-37-4.
That's fucking outstanding.
That's insane. Over 60%.
Telling you, we're hitting.
These are locks. These are locks, folks. Not only locks. I mean, we're taking money line underdogs this week.
Yeah, and we like them too.
We're not taking a bunch of easy picks here.
We
We're
like them a
taking-
lot. We
we're
like them a
taking
lot.
dogs, and we love the dogs this week.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching.
Peace.
We're out.